Hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and it's been a very interesting week for me. Like, you can probably hear in my voice and the way I'm sniffling, still a little sick. That was the big issue, is that I've been dealing with a damn cold for, like, this entire week. So, trying to find my cough drops. I don't know where they went. That's because I put them in my work bag in case I needed them. I'm a genius. So you guys get to hear me rustle around in a bag for a little bit. I'm awesome, and I peaked my mic there. Oh man. Will the failures ever stop? Alright, so Elden Ring Nightreign just recently went through a very nice update. Now I'll show you some of the things that changed in that update. So first of all, the relic sorting system is now very different. So as you can see, this part is all the same, all your different, whatever. But when you go to search for a relic, you can now select specific effects. Like, for instance, what if I wanted to look for versions of the Everdark effect? We can actually just search for that now directly. And in this case, we're searching for ones that are green, of which I have 3. One of which is in use. So there you go. Honestly, I'm not sure if I even 100% need it on the Recluse. But I just wanted to show you guys the new relic sorting system because it is fan-freaking-tastic. I love this new relic sorting system. It also now shows you how many relics you have. If you look at the bottom right corner of where my relics are, I have a total of 471 relics. That's amazing, I think. I don't know how many relics some of the other streamers and whatnot have. People who have more time to put into the game than I do, which, is sad. I would love to get paid for just playing this game, but I digress. Other things that have changed, beyond that was kind of the big thing. The other thing that's really changed is in the expeditions, where instead of expedition type, you now just have number of players. You go 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, score. So you can decide how you want to play. Basically, they added duos, and from what I've been hearing, duos is almost hilariously broken. And by that, I mean it's like somewhere... Like, the scalings for the enemies are somewhere in between 1 and 3, as it should be. But apparently when you're playing duos, it's not so hard to find things like Wending Graces and whatnot, so, just setting out on an expedition with 1 buddy definitely seems like the way to go. I'm going to be doing this run solo, and the other big thing that changed is we now have Everdark Augur. As you can see, I have beaten Everdark Augur, and I never want to do it again. Why? Because this enemy is bullshit. And I will explain all of that in the very near future, but first things first, let me change my garb. I have not shown you guys a decent Recluse run, so let's see if I can do that. I also want to quick check my relic rights, because I want to see if there's any relic setup that I want to use other than what I have on right now. And this might as well just be Everjail's a second time. Okay. So the reason why I put the Everjail relic on the Recluse so much is mostly just to make sure that I have a means by which to increase her attack power. It's not like there's almost no means of increasing her attack power. That's just not true. Matter of fact, I would say that magic in this game is very strong, which is made up for by the idea that casting times are a little slow at times. That and the idea that the Recluse is very squishy. Like, she's the opposite of a tank. She is a glass cannon. So she does not take hits well. I told you, we're not doing Everdark Maris. I will get into it, but surely you guys have. If you're interested in content for this game, you've probably seen people fighting Everdark Maris, so you know the gimmick, which is that you have to use Storm Ruler a la Yorm the Storm Giant. At least I think that's what they call him. I don't know if it's the Storm Giant or if it's just plain Yorm. Here's what I do know. That fight sucks. I mean, regular Augur, at the very least, you can still do things like, you know, use the build that you've been cultivating throughout the run. No such luck with Everdark Maris, because you are forced into using the Storm Ruler. Kind of like when you're playing a Kirby name and you go Kirby game, and you go to fight Meta Knight and you're forced to use the sword. It's exactly like that, actually. I'm trying to find some small bullshit mobs so I can kill them and be level 2 before I hit a fort. There we go. That should be good. So the problem with Storm Ruler is that well, it's not even with Storm Ruler, although one of the issues with it is that it takes so long to charge up a charged attack with it. It's so demanding. Hey, you. No, you do not get to use charge through. Get that shit out of here. Come on. Over here, fellas. Quick, you better catch me before I check your staff rack. Oh, only one of you even gave a damn. Alright. Well, there you go. Got anything good here? Not really, but tell you what, I'll take them, just because they are going to activate that MP increase. I should say FP increase, because this isn't a Final Fantasy game. Yes, Recluse can have a difficult time getting started. I don't care about either one of those weapons. Yeah. Like, not many weapons are going to show up that are great for her because of how she scales. Take that for now, it's just something to work with, but yeah, it's very difficult to really get the ball rolling with her because, as you've seen, she does not do well early game. Doesn't change the fact that she's still one of my favorites, but I say that knowing full well that she can be a difficult one to play. And I'll share with you my thought process on that, which is I'm fine with it. Not every character needs to be super easy to play. Matter of fact, I would say if every character were super simple, that would probably... Bubble. Alright, what is the circle looking like? Okay, the circle is a mess, so let me quick check the treasure chest, see if I can't plow through the fire monk, and then get moving. That's what we were looking for. Rather not have a fist weapon on the recluse. Hey, we got lightning? That's not lightning. Okay, tell you what though, I will take them. My god, that has like one of the longest casting times ever. But boy, does it do damage! Like, holy mother of Jesus! Improve magic attack power on a Wakizashi? Okay, I'll take that. Alright, so what would we like to see? Well, I'm hoping to see something along the lines of, like, I would like to see Shattering Crystal. That would be good to find. I find myself being a huge fan of Magic Downpour, so I would not mind seeing that. Obviously, Karian's Slicer would be good. Adula's Moonblade would be good. I think before I completely lose... There's only one Sorcerer's Rise on this... Like, every time I play Recluse, they're just like, yeah, here's one Sorcerer's Rise, shut the fuck up. Excuse me, sir, I'd like more FP than that. We already told you what you're getting. Go eat a dick. Alright, so let's check with the merchant. Ooh, you've got Shattering Crystal and Crystal Release. 10,000 runes? Hold on, let me see if I can get that real quick, because that'll just be my staff for the rest of the game. Alright, so... I guess the question is, do I just... I think I've already answered my question, but do I make a beeline for the Sorcerer's Rise despite knowing that I'm going to have to go through the rain for it? Yeah, it's the only Sorcerer's Rise on the map, I just want to knock it out. This might end up being a mistake, but... This man being serious right now? Oh my god, this run is a mess. Okay, so we get this, turn back around. Oh. Alright. Okay, it's inside. Alright, it's right here. Okay, this is probably not the smartest way to go about handling things, but... Alright, let's... Okay, honey, come on. Alright. This is not going well. Alright, let's see if we get something good from this. Then we move on. Because we need to make the runes to make the demon happy. Ah, Libra, why are you doing this to me? You know what? Sure. Alright, well, that was kind of a nightmare. But it's also the only Sorcerer's Rise on the map, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I just need to make the runes to pay off Libra and get my health back. And there we go. Improved charge sorceries, magic glint blade, and Carian slicer. Well, I think we've got a good secondary now. You have improved magic attack power. All right, so now we have two sets of spells that are going to work very nicely with each other. I've got range, and I've got something for melee. And now I completely lost my way. Slicer. 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 Alright, I think that's enough messing around. Let's go find Libra. Dark Sage, you can mark him on the map. Yeah, he's already marked on the map. Yes, I know.
It is done.
Thank you, sir. Alright, level 4 at the end of the day. Obviously not good, but we'll make it work. Haven't hit a single ever jail. Like, everything has just been a complete waste of time up until this point. And you're probably wondering, hey, Dark Sage, are you even going to come close to beating this run? To which I say, oh, ye of little faith, just watch. There we go. I think... Oh, just take that. Because there is still very much the possibility that we could get a gravel stone seal that would give us access to lightning spear, and that would basically carry us through the first part of Fulgor's fight. I also want to see if there's anything over here that I can at least start to fight before... Dwagon! We can start to fight a Dwagon. No, we can't. I could also start to fight a Doggo, but I don't want to. Sorry. But that's a day 1 boss, trust me. The day 2 boss is far easier to fight. Now, this is not like an always case. Oh, they're gonna make me fight the fucking... We got Blaze It damage. Damn. I was hoping to get a nice head start on this one. Alright, well... No, I am not a fan of the Twin Knights Cavalry fight. And that is why, because they will do that stupid tag team bullshit, where they will just, one of them will just suddenly decide to jump in and attack you from completely off screen. Thanks, B-Button. You did exactly what I wanted you to do there. Oh, and the game wouldn't even let me get the riposte. Perfect. Alright, one down. Not the most masterful dodge in the world, but shit, at least I didn't take damage. Oh, and you're getting right back on your horse. Fuck you too. God damn it. Yo, could you stop being a shithead for a moment? Jesus. Not a fan of that fight. Okay, well, none of this is good. Okay. Let's go hit this Everjail. Hey, Dark Sage, you never did tell us why you didn't like the Everdark Maris fight. I mean, okay, so outside of Storm Ruler, I think the big problem with the fight is that Everdark Maris spends literally the entire fight as far away from you as physically possible in a gigantic arena. Your attacks are very slow and sometimes will not even come close to reaching him. Or her. I'm admittedly rather agnostic on jellyfish gender. Oh god, I forgot about that attack. I forgot about it twice, because it has such an incredibly long delay that I just don't think about it. Yo, there's no reason why I shouldn't be hitting you right now. Yeah, get down on the ground, you fucking clown. Alright, one Everjail. Did I already check these seals? I did not. Okay, not great. Alright, we got a day 2 boss over here. Let's see who this is. A magma worm! Hold on, I want to take on this one because, well, frankly, you're close to a lightning camp, and that might be a gravelstone seal. Alright, other reasons to dislike the Maris fight. I think the big thing is that nothing outside of Storm Ruler even does damage to it. and it's got just a ridiculously gigantic, massively mega huge health bar. Like, it just feels like I'm fine with things being stacked against you, but that's like a little too much. Like, another way to look at it is, like, say you're using turn-based mechanics. The way that Maris fights is it essentially says, it's always my turn. You only get a turn, like, every 1 to 3 cycles, and if you can't hit me, tough. Reduce spell FP cost? Now we're talking. Alright, where is... There we go. Let's go ahead and hit this lightning ruin here, see if we can't get ourselves a gravelstone seal. Oh, and when that eventual turn order does come around for you, you get to do like maybe like 1% of my total damage, and in the meantime, I can kill you in 1 or 2 hits. That sound like fun, like fair, fun goodness? Because it doesn't to me! I don't even care if I peek my mic there. Maris just pisses me off. Yeah, blar. Shut up. Nope. But FP consumption down, perfect. Alright, let's travel. Actually, let's quick go through here, see if I can get a Gravelstone seal here. Or just some means by casting a lightning spell. I would also be pretty cool with getting another Stone Sword key. I haven't forgotten about that. Ugh, of course, the seals are up here. Actually, no, it's not the seals, it's the chest that's up here. Yeah, shut up, Bubble Baby. There we go. Alright. Interesting, but no. Alright, and the seals are over here. Lightning Strike. Okay. You know what? It works. I don't even need to upgrade it. I just need it to knock Fulgor out of his stupid Holy Lance attack. Speaking of upgrade... Okay, so I should hit both a mine and 2 more Everjails. So actually, I should be going straight east from here, but I fucking can't. Yeah, I would like to climb up now. So, yeah, Everdark Maris can suck a big, gigantic donkey dong. I beat it once, probably through sheer force of luck, and after that, I was like, you know what? That's fine. I do not need to prove myself by continuing to bang my head against a wall fighting this fucker. And here's the thing. I have no problem with gimmick fights. I thought how they did Rykard was amazing in base Elden Ring. But this fucker? No, this is gimmick fights done poorly. Like, I think two things would have helped. One, make Storm Ruler faster. That way I didn't feel like I was, constantly on the back foot. Or two, give Maris less health. I think, really, it's just that the fight just lasts way too long. Like, the gimmick loses its... The gimmick outstays its welcome very shortly. The only reason why I even cared to fight you is because I didn't want you interrupting my work. More FP, thank you. Ugh, Banished Knights. And that's why I hate Banished Knights. Because the twin sword guys are... They might as well just be bosses in and of themselves. If you find a Banished Knight with two swords, I mean, yeah. Thing is, in base Elden Ring, that was rare. In this game, they're everywhere. Yeah, real honestly, if it were up to me, I would probably just ignore this Everjail, but I also know that that wouldn't look too good on things right now. But now that I don't have time to even finish the damn fight... Yeah, this is what we call a scuffed run. I only cleared one Everjail, haven't upgraded any weapons, made it to level 10 on day 2. This is a very scuffed run. Also, if I had my druthers, instead of doing an Everjail, I would have rather fought the Magma Worm. I didn't even find a talisman. Like, it felt like the days were extremely short on this run. Like, is it me? Do I just suck really bad? I mean, I do. I know I do, but... Improved throwing pots. Sweet. Now we'll really get to see who's boss. The answer is anyone other than me. don't even know if I have time to kill the troll, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shut your mouth. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, another thing about Everdark Maris that I just remembered. That common criticism of you don't even get to really use your own build again in the fight. That's true, because most of the passives that you would grab during the run are more or less useless. Like, unless it's like magic attack power, skill attack power. Like, those are the only two things that matter. And of course, FP, like skill FP reductions and whatnot. So basically, if you're not getting those things, it really, like, nothing else really matters. Well, damage negation, of course. But I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you that damage negation is good. Like, what? I have a greater margin for error and I don't die as quickly? Ah, who needs that? Alright, Nameless King. This is such a fun fight when you're playing as the Recluse. Oh, okay. Sir, I'm over here. Owie. Hey! Okay, that wasn't so bad. So, yeah, basically every negative point they could have hit with Everdark Maris, they hit. And I got the feeling that, I'm not going to say it was by design, but it was definitely by design that they released that boss first. See, I know I'm going to be using that just to negate his Holy Lance attack. Okay, so I think what we do is we actually go with this. There we go. God, I didn't even pick up a small pouch to carry another item with. Christ. This is such a scuffed run. Now watch me win anyway. My dodging is so off right now. Like, I'm not gonna blame my controller, it's clearly my timing is off. Zoom! Fulgor's got the zoomies! Oh, Hold on, that's weird. I've never seen him do that as far as just the end of that combo. Okay, yeah, that was awkward. I was expecting him to do a different third part of that attack. I didn't know he could chain that into his Holy Lance attack. Ugh, bad timing on the dodge. Okay, now I don't even have to think about using Lightning Bolt. I swear I dodged properly. The game just doesn't like me. Whee! Woo! Slice her up the butt! It's like, hey, those are my hindquarters. Those are my personal hindquarters. I would appreciate it if you didn't touch them. One, two, three. And whoop, 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 and there he goes. See, this fight is fun. Yeah, that's what you get. And that's just to end things off with a bang. Actually, to end things off with a bang, we go Cannon of Haima. Fireworks! Yay! See, for this is a very satisfying boss fight. And that's why I chose to show it to you guys with, honestly, what I feel is my best character. When I say best, I mean favorite, because obviously everyone's best character is Iron Eye. Okay, well that can go. Oh yeah, you can also just sell things directly from this screen now. So this trinket wants me to run Revenant with whips. Okay, no. That's the thing, the other two are good, but that third one just kind of kills it. I mean, yes, but... I'll hold on to it. That's a hodgepodge of crap. That's just, again, a hodgepodge of crap, so we'll just call that good. So, tell you guys what, if you really want to see me fight Everdark Maris, I will put together a build to, like a relic build to go into Everdark Maris with, and I will show that to you guys, but I wanted to make this video just to give you guys an idea of why I dislike that fight so much, but if you want to see it, I will gladly show it to you. Well, not gladly, but I will begrudgingly show it to you. I should work on being honest. But that's all I've got for right now, so thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I did pick up a series of games that I would love to do a first impressions look at, so hopefully I'll be able to get those out to you in the next couple of days, kind of make up for my lack of uploads this week thanks to my illness. So hopefully you guys are cool and excited for that. Hopefully the games that I've chosen are fun. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.